Hey, y'all, come in here. Help me set up this glam room, child. That's what I'm doing this evening. Oh, excuse me. I have been to line dance class today, but when I say it like that, it almost sounds like I did a lot today. I really didn't, y'all. I stayed in a bed a long time today, which was bad because I didn't tell y'all that I've been in this group, this therapy group. It's like for people who have issues with sleeping. Um, and so they're teaching us like sleep hygiene is what they call it. I thought, you know what, I wanted to share this with you guys before, but I left my notes in the she shed. But I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna share the details of the class, like exactly what we talked about and all that stuff, right? But it's a 6-week class that I've been participating in with the VA. And so we talk about like your circadian rhythm. We talk about like the stages of sleep. Like most people know about the REM sleep. Did y'all know? It's crazy, right? Just this little tidbit. I did find out that REM sleep is probably like I think this like it's like your least restful sleep. And I think it's because you're having a lot of dreams. That's your rapid eye movement stage. It's like stage it's like 4 stages, right? And stage 3 is the stage that you actually get the most sleep. But stage 4 is the REM sleep cycle or stage or whatever. And that's where you really don't get that much. And then like the first stage is where it's like you're just like kind of drifting off and if you ask somebody, the lady, she described it like this. If you ask somebody if they're asleep, this is probably the stage, they'll be like, no, I was just, resting my eyes, or no, I'm just laying here, whatever, because they don't really, sometimes they may not even recognize that it's a sleep stage, but it's actually like they're going into like further into the stages at that point. Anyway, that's irrelevant. The point is that I have been working on this glam room for months now, right? Since probably like October. And this is a room that my youngest son stayed in when both of my kids lived here. When my oldest son moved out, he moved into my oldest son's old room. And then this became like a storage room. It's not a regular size room, you know? I don't even really know how to describe it, but I've already taken like some videos and some pictures and stuff of me like going through the whole stages of like redoing this room. But it turned into like a storage room, so it had all kinds of junk in here. Now, when I started cleaning out the room, I did not realize it had no dresser in here with old clothes from my youngest son because it used to be his old room. So he left all his junk in here, even when he moved into my oldest son's old room, right? Child, that child of mine had dishes upon dishes in this room. When I tell y'all that some of those dishes still had like food, it was food that was like had been there. It seemed like had been there for years. Okay. I had to just throw the dishes away. I just knew there was no way I would be able to even soak the old whatever it was that was in there, right? So I salvaged some of the dishes, of course, but some of them I just threw away because I was like, I'm not even gonna. Because first of all, ain't no telling how long they've been in this room, and you know how the kids are. You got spoons, you got knives, you got forks that go miss. It's usually the forks and stuff, the utensils that you use, right? They go missing. It's like they just walk away. Turns out this child of mine had all kind of forks and spoons and everything in here, child. Cups. I don't even know how many cups. I had to throw away some of the cups too. They just was not even salvageable, you guys. So anyway, I tackled the room, started doing the room like October timeframe, and it's taken me all this time just to kind of get at least to a place where I can kind of like talk about it and kind of like it's more like I'm putting like more of my touches on it, like kind of making it more personal and stuff like that. You guys see like my art right here, right? This is the painting that I did for the first sip and paint that I ever went to, which was this past weekend. It was very nice, very, very nice. It was a local jazz bar called V's Jazz Bar that I went to do that. And so she hosted it along with another very creative woman she's just so artistic. Her name is Monique. And they hosted it, y'all, and it was so cool. So I have to figure out a place where I want that to go. But my focus today it's kind of getting this area situated. This is like, let me see if I could turn this a little bit here. So, in fact, I really didn't even have to turn it because you know what? I have this really cool feature on my laptop where if I move, let me see, what is it gonna cooperate? Let me see, you guys. Hold on. Cause I mean, like, don't we love technology? Like, let's let the technology do what the technology do, people. Okay. Can y'all hear me good? Y'all hear that? That's the storm thing going off. Is y'all storm radio going off? Can y'all hear that? The husband just got up. Yeah, that's the awesome thing about being married, being in a good partnership. It's some stuff I don't even jump up for it, y'all. He jump up for it. And he just turned it off. Okay, having a good spouse is a blessing, okay? Okay, look. So follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, so it did a little bit. It did a little bit. But let's turn it, okay? So I decided like the other day, probably like a month ago. It's probably been about a month, that I wanted to have like a little tea area in here, right? So what I did was I'm gonna take y'all on a tour some other time, but let me just describe it for now. Okay, as you can see, like I do have a shoe wall. Okay, so like that's kind of like my thing, I really like shoes. Um, and so that's kind of a little bit of my vice. But I don't buy like expensive shoes. Okay. Like I be getting I be getting stuff on sale and everything. I don't buy expensive stuff, you guys. But I do buy it though. Okay. So that might be whatever. We're not talking about that right now. So I decided I wanted to do like a little tea section in this room to have, like, so when I'm just sitting here and we're just talking, we're just, having a little girl chat or whatever, you know, just make me a little make me a little cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I just feel like that's what it needs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, don't y'all agree? Like, don't y'all agree really? For real. I need to know. I need to know who agrees and who agrees with me about this. Because you gotta have a tea section. Okay, so I got my tea supplies, not this stuff. Look, you guys, wasn't this just a cute little bracelet? I broke it. I broke it the other day. I broke one of the tusk thingies. So I guess I gotta throw it away. But it's like I just want to keep it because it's like it's an elephant, like first of all, who doesn't like elephants? And then you guys know I'm a Delta too, so I mean like of course I love elephants. Um I also got a spray bottle. So there's this new thing I want to start with you guys. Okay. Let me tell you about it first. Okay, let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it real quick. Okay. There's this it just zoomed right in, didn't it? There's this creator. His name is Dan Coe. He's an author. He just creates all kind of stuff. He's brilliant, right? Well, he talked about, and I think he even wrote a book. I haven't read the book. Okay, I just watched the videos. Okay, he talks about the 2 hour writer, and he says that like you can really make a huge difference like in your business. Like let's say you are creative, you write, or like let's just say you are writing music or poems or a business plan or something like that, right? But he talks about like 2 hours of like focused work, right? You just focus and you just dedicate this time to creating, whatever you're creating, right? So because I'm an author, obviously it resonates with me being like doing the 2 hour time slots. Plus, I can't just sit here, right? I can't just sit here for forever. So, like, sometimes when I write, obviously, I'm like laying down. I do a lot of writing on my phone. I do a lot of voice recording that I turn into transcription to help myself because you guys know, like, I'm a disabled veteran child, so I have like issues that prevent me from being able to just really like create as much as I want to, and just do all the things, as my body just goes through its changes, right? So, and then you guys saw that I was wearing the brace the other day, is I have carpal tunnel and arthritis. So sometimes my hands will act up And so I can't just sit and type the whole time. So this is how I imagined it, okay? So let's say that we decide, right? Us, our community here, that we're going to do 2-hour writing sessions, okay? Like let's just say 5 days a week. Okay. Like we got to dedicate. Okay. We got to be focused, you guys. Okay. Because we got to actually move the needle. Okay. We got to actually make an impact. Okay. And that's it. That's all we're going to do. No more than that. Okay. And I say like mm, every 50 minutes. Okay. So we just going to do a 2-hour writer, right? 2-hour work session, right? At the 50-minute mark, we're going to stand up. We're going to do an exercise. We'll do a line, 2 line dances, because 2 line dances will fit in that time slot, right? So we'll do 2 line dances. We'll get on our vibration plate, right? Because I have a vibration plate, and I went and got another vibration plate because I ordered it. I ain't go nowhere. Amazon delivered that thing. Anyways, so I put that out in the she shed because if I'm out there writing with you guys, then same thing, right? Like when I'm out there, I want to be able to use my vibration plate. And I actually got my feet on it right now, but it's not on. Okay. So it's on the floor right now. And I told you guys, right? Did y'all get y'all vibration plate yet? See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all don't be listening to me. Y'all need to listen to me. Get y'all vibration plate. Okay. It's on sale. Amazon, child. Listen, it's probably in some of my comments somewhere. Get y'all vibration plate on the 50-minute mark, okay? Like we're not going to be talking. We're not going to be kicking and doing all the things during our writing session, okay? We're going to have on some music, real chill. We're going to put it on the lo-fi music, or we're going to put it on some maybe some chill hop or something like that. It's a chill hip hop, or maybe some jazz or something, right? We're going to do that. And then we are going to like I got some real cute backgrounds, okay? So like I got like some ocean backgrounds, some like raindrop backgrounds, the fireplace background. Y'all know that fireplace background hit, okay? Like that's my favorite one, okay? Because I feel like I'm just writing in front of the fireplace. You know what I'm saying? Just gets my creative juices going or something. But that might not be your scene, right? So like your scene might be the beach. So we got a beach background too, child. We got something for everybody. Don't worry about it, child. We do. I even got a rainforest like background, child. It's just real, real, real cute. Okay. So these sessions are called Bra Off, Bonnet On. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so serious. I'm so serious, y'all. I'm so serious. Because we're not gonna be worried about how we look. Okay. Like seriously, I'm about to look. We are not gonna be worried about how we look. What we're going to do is like let's say we do this. Like, can we commit to like 7 in the morning? Okay. Now, if you can't commit to that time being live, right, then that's okay, right? You just do it during your time slot. You just go, like, you go back and you play the video, and then like you do the session, you do your 50 minutes, right? And then at the 50-minute mark, get up, you know what I'm saying? Do exercise, do some line dance, uh, get on your vibration plate, you know what I'm saying? And then just chill, right? For like that 10 minutes. And then we can even like maybe we could talk or something too. Like we can like when we get on our vibration plate, we could talk while we do that. I don't know if I could talk to y'all while I'm doing the line dances now, child. Okay. But we could talk. We could talk and maybe like just share what we're working on. We could put that in the chat or whatever. And then and what else? And then we start back again at the top of the hour, right? And then again, we at the end, we'll do our vibration plate. And I got it. So at the first 50-minute mark, right? Let's do line dances for the first one. Okay. So we'll do 2 line dances. And then at the next one, we'll get on our vibration plate, and then we'll talk about what we were working on and like what our next steps are. Like maybe what we'll work on in the next 2-hour session. You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all feel me on this or no? Am I okay? Y'all feel me? Y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all. Figure it out, honey. Okay. So 2-hour writing sessions, right? In the morning or whenever you can do it. Okay, child. Like, let's just do whenever we can do it. Let's not put a time on it, because see, that's where I go messing up, is trying to commit to like a certain time, right? Because I know how my body is set up, and that whole like certain time type of thing, that's just not gonna work for me. So let's just do it like this. at the time, at the whatever time we decide to do this, y'all. Okay. Like just give me that grace for while when we first start out. Okay. Let's not put too many stipulations and stuff on ourselves. Okay. So let's do 2-hour writing sessions, right? But this is what I do. Like when I get up, see, let's just keep it real. When I get up, then we're gonna start, okay? Because we're not worried about how we look, right? We're gonna have, where's my bonnet at? Hold on. I bought a whole little thing of bonnets for y'all, so I can wear a different bonnet every time. So y'all don't be like, don't she have on that crusty bonnet from yesterday? Because I know how y'all not gonna do me like that. Y'all are not gonna do me like that, okay? I got bonnets, so y'all not gonna be talking about she trifling, she crusty, she got on that same crusty bonnet. I don't want to hear it, okay, child. Y'all is not gonna be judging me. So I got my bonnet, and look, y'all saw me pull out of the package. It's fresh. It's a fresh bonnet, okay. So this is what we gonna do, okay, you guys. Like, bear with me. Bear with me. We gonna put all the hair back, child, because we is not fit. Because we not worried about it. We is not worried about it. Because we are focused on the task at hand. We're gonna be focused on the work, okay? On creating. So bonnets on and bras off. Okay. Do y'all feel me on this or no? Maybe not if we're gonna be dancing, huh? We might need to we might see this is how y'all set me up. Y'all gonna be in the privacy of your own home and everybody gonna see you. But then I come out here talking about some bonnets on, bras off. And I'm over here bouncing around looking crazy. No, y'all not finna set me up like that. Y'all, like, I'm having a sports bra. That's what I'm gonna do. No wires, okay? No bras with wires. That's the deal, okay? So you can have a bra on, but it just need to be no wires. Nothing that's gonna hurt you dig in, okay? Fair enough? Fair enough. Okay. Cool. I'm the only one who's gonna be on camera. So I'm the one who did. Y'all have me flopping around here everywhere and be trying to talk about me. No, ma'am. Y'all not gonna do me like that. Okay, y'all not gonna do me like that. Okay, so our bonnets are on. We're not worried about how we look, okay, you guys, because what we are doing is focused on getting the thing done. You working on your business plan. You working on your goals for next quarter. You are working on your book. You're editing your book. You're working on your poetry. You're working on your music. You are creating in some type of way. You are creating to put something great into the world, right? To create your legacy, to change, to be a change agent, to be a transformative being. Okay. So whatever you're doing to do that, then I want you to work during this session. Okay. So whether you catch it after the fact or whether you catch it like on the live. And what I can do is when I know that I'm about to go live, right? Then I can go ahead and just put out a notice, right? So you guys know I have like the little notice on social media where I can just let you guys know, hey, in 30 minutes or in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, I'm going to go live. We're doing our writing sessions. Grab your water, grab your tea, let's get this thing started. And in fact, what I can even do is before the top of the hour, then I can like go live just a few minutes earlier than the top of the hour. Because what I want to do is do it at the top of the hour, just so that it's easy for us to keep track of where we are. Because I like calculating and stuff. But either way it goes, I mean, we're doing 2 hours, so I can also just probably get a timer or something like that. I need a timer here anyway. Because what I do, y'all? I end up thinking that I have more time than what I have when I'm getting ready for to go somewhere. And then before I know it, it's like I haven't even put my makeup on yet. And it's like I should have left 10 minutes ago. And it's like, wait a minute, like where did the time go? But so I need a clock in here anyway. So I'll do that. We'll get a clock, so we'll make sure that we stay on top of what our goals are we're keeping track of where we are and all that stuff. Okay. So does that work for y'all? And um I was asked yesterday by Miss Bonita to start a book club, right? So what do y'all think about that? Is anyone else interested? Okay, because obviously I want more than me and Miss Bonita to be in a book club. If we're gonna start a book club, we need to know. Are the girls wanting a book club? And if you want a book club, what is we calling it? Is we calling it something, or are we just gonna do a book club and we're gonna figure it out later? Like, what we gonna name it, or what? What are we doing, y'all? Let me know, child. I'm down for whatever. Like, really, let me know. Hold on, let me turn this light on. Is that better? That's better. That's better. Okay, and then so like I was saying before, y'all, I'm gonna give you all a little description of the glam room, but I'm also gonna show you guys because I've been working, like I've been collecting the footage and stuff like that to show y'all as I made it over. But I put a big mirror behind here, so it's like a big mirror. So when I turn on the lights, I had like the glam room lights, that has like the bulb or whatever that goes around. I've got a mirror here, a mirror there. I got a bookshelf. You guys see the whole like shoe wall area. And then of course I got like my little T-zone. We'll call it the T-zone. And then let me see, I could turn it around a little bit and let you guys just kind of get a little peek. It's kind of messy in here though, to be honest. There we go. Y'all see that? At a whole shoe wall, boot wall thingy. And see, I know I'm gonna have to replace those. Okay, look, y'all. I'll confess because I know y'all judging me low key. I already know you are, because I know how folks work on the internet. Okay. So so I know y'all judging me. So what had happened was I ordered the boot cases, right? The boot boxes, right? The long boot boxes. Because you have like your thigh highs and your thigh high boots and stuff like that. And that stuff won't fit in no regular shoebox. So you got to have the thigh high boot boxes, right? Here's the thing. I only ordered like however many that was in the first batch, right? And then I realized I had more boots than what I had ordered boxes for. So I had to order some more, but I didn't need that many because not that many was going to be able to fit, right? So like, let's say right here, you have, I'm trying to move out the way so it can zoom out. Come on, act right. So right here, like let's say this is just one pack. This is one box of boot boxes, right? And they come off flat and you put them together yourself, right? And so you unflatten them, unfold them, and then put the backs and the front on them, right? So okay, so that goes all the way up, right? So that's where I ran out of boot boxes. But you see how many more boots I had. So I ordered more, but I didn't need that many. Well, obviously I read it wrong, okay? Which tends to happen to me, child, because sometimes I misread stuff. Well, so I thought I was ordering less of the big boot boxes, but really what I was ordering was a smaller boot box. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's say that the big boot, I don't even know why I'm trying to explain this to you. I don't know why I'm trying to explain to y'all how I messed up, okay? But I'm gonna, okay? So let's just say the big boot boxes came like 12, right? The little ones came 8, right? Well, see, where I thought that I was buying 8, what I really was buying was 8 inches. Does that make sense? Maybe. I think I might have just confused myself and y'all. But anyway, the whole point is I messed up. I effed up and I bought the smaller boot boxes and I didn't mean to, but I was glad that I did because I have booties too, right? And booties don't fit in, like some of my booties won't fit in a small shoe box, but they're too big to fit in the big boot box, right? So I had to get smaller boot boxes for the booties. But I didn't anticipate this thing was gonna be leaning like gangster leaning like that. Like, look, you guys, like it's gangster leaning. You see that? Like that is a gangster lean. It's not cute. And then it put pressure on the box. So like it's a little hard to close that top one. And then open that bottom one right there. And then the one on the very bottom, right? The one on the very bottom is got pressure on it. And it's hard to open and close. I don't know what to do. But see, this is what I thought about. I thought about like, okay, so like these ones, right? This one right here is the only one that has a lean. You can't really tell because it's leaning forward, right? So you can't really tell. But if you stand like this way, you'll see it. But these ones is, right? I took a screw like in various ones and I screwed them into the wall. So they're all like individuals and you just stack them, right? So I screwed like the back of them, like you see that one that's open right there. Like let's say I just put like a screw in the middle of that one and screwed it to the wall. So it's like, so it's not like it's just putting a whole lot of pressure on the boxes below it because it's screwed in. So it's almost being like kind of like held up a bit by the wall, you know, and the screw in the wall. Does this make sense? Does any of this make sense? Or am I just confusing everybody? I don't know, child. Anyway, it's really not a relevant story. But the point is that I look at that every time and it irritates me real bad. Okay. Like I got a little bit of something, a little bit of like, oh, I don't know if it's a touch of OCD. I don't know what it is, but it irritates me real bad to see them boot boxes gangster leaning like that. I can't take it. I can't take it. But you know what? It's functional. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Yes, it is. So okay, y'all, let's get this tea thing situated. So I got this this one first. Well, I got this one for the tea bags to go in for the kettle to sit on top of. Okay, so let's open this one first. And I had just refused to open this until I was opening them with y'all. Because I love y'all. Okay. I love y'all. Okay, look. This is what it looked like so far. Just pulling. Oh, it's on the floor. Y'all see I don't even be putting my shoes up sometimes. So trifling. Okay. Like it's real basic, but real cute, right? Right? Oh, look. I didn't even show you guys this. Look what I got. I'm gonna be bedazzling everything. Okay, like I'm about to bedazzle this computer right here. Y'all don't even know. Like y'all know how many bees this is? Do y'all know how many bees? I don't even know how many bees this is. How many bees is this? Y'all, I don't even know. But they're all different sizes. Like y'all see those? Like they got the big ones. And they got the little tiny ones. I don't know how I'm gonna put them things on, y'all. But there's this pin thing that you're supposed to use to help you pick them up, and then this to help you like put them in place and stuff. Now, why I go and get something like this, knowing good and well this carpal tunnel and this arthritis in my hands is gonna be acting up? I don't see. This is the kind of stuff I do. You know what I'm saying? It's like where I just be like, do I even think about myself? Do I even consider myself when I do these things? Anyways, so okay. So this is what I got for the tea to go in. And I'm hoping that it works. Okay. Like y'all had to do some searching because I didn't want to get like a regular tea thing because it's just like, I mean, this is a room. You know, I didn't want to like do too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already doing too much. Who said that? I want to confess. Like, girl, you already doing too much. You team too much. Okay, so then I got my little tea mugs. I didn't want to get like regular tea glasses because I don't want my tea to get, cold too fast. So I got these tea things, and I figure like if I don't like looking at them, since they look real industrial and stuff, then I can just, bedazzle it. This is the kind of stuff I do to myself. I think I torture myself, you guys. Okay. So, right? Like, I mean, at the very least, I could put like D or something. You know what I'm saying? I can like, do something. I mean, what if I just bedazzled the handle? You know what I'm saying? Like, just to kind of give it a little, something. So that's what I got these for. So I got my mugs. Okay. I got 2 of them. We'll put one away. one way. Or maybe I can do like two different designs, you know? Like maybe I'll bedazzle this handle on here and then maybe, you know, do something different on this one. What do y'all say? What do y'all think? What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? I know I got some creatives in the chat. Let me know. So here are the cups, the mugs. Okay. This is the kettle. Okay. So let me open this. Actually, let me wipe this off first. I think I can throw this away. And then let me put this right here. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that away. So what's up? What y'all doing? Happy Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Child. Do the days run together for y'all sometimes? They do for me. They do. It's like I really can't even believe it's March, you know? Like it's 2025. That's one thing. And then it's March of 2025. Like, can y'all grasp that? Did y'all heard how I said that P? Grasp that? You know? It's crazy. Like it seems like time is just like flying by. Like 2024 flew by. Like I don't care what y'all say. 2024. What happened in 2024? Do y'all even remember? It's just all a blur. I think that has a lot to do with politics though. Like because politics I think got all of us kind of like all discombobulated, you know, no matter which way you voted or whatever. You like I think politics got us all a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? Just a little cuckoo. I don't remember paying attention as much to politics ever in life, ever, you know? And I have a whole public administration and business master's and never paid this much attention to government politics. That's crazy. I was in the military, okay, for 5 years and didn't pay this much attention to government and politics. It's like it's just taking over your whole life. I think that's why people are so emotionally like charged with this whole thing, you know, is because I think we kind of got used to not really like paying attention to it, you know, like we have been forced in a lot of ways to like pay attention to politics and the government. And I think a lot of us resent that. I think we resent having to add that on to our already, you know, full plate of things to worry about, you know, things that are on our shoulders, things that are weighing us down, things that we have to think about in our future and, you know, all of that stuff. I think everybody's just so freaking tired of it, you know? And I really hate that. You know, I really hate that like that is for that reason. I mean, I don't hate that everybody is paying attention, you know, but I just hate the fact that it's like it's almost it was never like we had the comfort of not paying attention because we never had the comfort, okay? Like when we really think about it, never had that. But I think that like maybe a lot of us were just so bogged down with life, which I think is part of the plan, you know, so that we're so bogged down with life that we don't think about these things. We don't think about, you know, bigger things that are going on in our worlds because we're too busy trying to just maintain what we can maintain. And I think that all of that was by design, you know. And I even think the fact that we have to pay attention to it now, you know, we're kind of being forced to pay attention to it is by design as well, you know. But probably more deeper. It has a deeper meaning than I think we anticipated. Like I think that the fact that we have to pay attention to it now is speaking more towards what's going on in the spiritual realm of things than it is really in the natural realm, you know? Because really what happens naturally is really already taking place or is taking place spiritually, right? And we're just seeing like the manifestation of it because everything is going to manifest in, you know, in what we see, you know, what we experience. But it's all spiritual, you know, at the end of the day. So I think the fact that we are having to pay attention to it right now is for spiritual reasons, because it has like really deep implications for us. It's more than just government and politics. It's more than whatever you see on the surface of it. It's always more than that. And that's what you got to realize. Like, it's always more. And I mean, like, yeah, you risk sounding like a conspiracy theorist or whatever like that, but so what? You know what I'm saying? Because if conspiracy theorist means that, my analytical mind is working, my critical thinking mind is working, and I'm asking questions and I've got, I'm looking for answers, and that's the problem, then that, like, you, first of all, you're on the right track, because who has a problem with you making sense of things? Who really does? Like, who, for real? Only a person who wants you to be confused. Because the God says and the Bible says, and all that I get and get an understanding, honey. So if you're going to get anything, you better get some understanding. But when people don't want you to understand, it's like, you got to know that ain't nothing that God wants for you. Because why? Like, why wouldn't you want your child to understand something? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know a lot of us do it. A lot of parents do that. Where our child is asking questions, they're curious, they're analyzing things, they're trying to make sense of things, their mind is growing and developing. And I think the worst thing is for that child to have a parent who attacks them for that. But you got to think that's exactly what's been going on in the world, like worldwide, is that there is an attack on your discernment. There's attack on you asking questions, on you seeking knowledge, seeking understanding. There's an attack on that. And so you gotta ask more questions, really. Like, really, when you see that there's an attack on something, really, you just end up having more questions. You're not helping your situation any, sir. If you're trying to get me to stop asking questions, I got more questions. Because why are you trying to stop from asking questions? That's another question I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that. I have more questions now that you're trying to get me to stop asking questions. You're not helping yourself. But that's what they don't realize. That's what they're hoping that you don't realize, is that, like, that there is like a literal attack on you being able to discern. And that's a scary situation. You got to think about it. There's an attack on you just being able to make sense of something. You just trying to understand something. I mean, you haven't even done anything. You just trying to make sense of something. And that's the problem. Then you got to think, like, dang, this thing is really deep. Because if they don't want me to even just understand this, then this goes a lot deeper than I'm thinking it does. Because if the problem is me understanding, then maybe that's even the solution. And that's what they're really trying to keep you from. Is because if you can understand it, then you can attack it, you can approach it, and you know how to move, you know how to, do this, you know how to navigate, you can make better decisions. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you realize, like, that's why they don't want me to understand anything. Because when I understand and I start moving different, I start taking control of myself, they can no longer control me. They can no longer manipulate me. That's the problem. That's why they don't want you to understand anything. And then you got to think, well, dang, what if I start thinking clearly? What if I start making my own decisions based off of facts, analysis, experience, wisdom, research? What if I use the Holy Spirit and all the tools that I have in my discernment toolbox? What if I really started using all that? And I really started making better decisions for myself? Why is that a threat to them? But also, why am I not doing this? Because if it's a threat to them, honey, then I know that there is some, like, power that is within me that I'm not even aware of yet. And that's what's so scary. Because if she starts to understand, she starts making sense of this, then she knows how to move differently, how to make better decisions. She knows where to invest her money. She knows where to spend her time, who to give her energy to. She knows where to go, where not to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knows who to date, who not to date, who to give her body to. Like, Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand the implications of this? Child. And when you think of it like that deep, like when you don't allow them to make you stop asking questions, that's when you become that girl for real. That's when you become that girl. And that is what makes you dangerous. I think that's good. Look, you guys, like that's good, right? And see, like when I put my tea bags in here, then I can still reach. It doesn't have to open all the way. I'm gonna put like some little sticky thingies under there so it doesn't move around. Or maybe with this on top, it won't really move around. Should I put this on top, you guys? Because I don't want to use like my whole space. Like I kind of want to. Or do it, or should I take it this way? Should I make it in? Help me! Help me, y'all. What am I like? If I put it right here, then I got like 2 spaces on the side that I feel like it's just gonna be wasted space. Because what am I gonna put right there? So it's like I feel like I need to like have it on one corner or the other, right? Or at least just enough where I can. Okay, let me see what I have because I got to consider the other stuff. Like this is my whole tea bag. So y'all see, like I'm a real tea drinker. Okay, like this is, hold on, like this ain't no for play. So when I say I wanted a little tea spot up here, I'm a tea drinker. Okay, so do I even have enough room for all these tea bags? Look at this. This is ridiculous. And it's like a little, like I got, see y'all, I got tea bags upon tea bags, you guys. And then of course, you know, I have my little, because sometimes I don't like it when it ain't sweet. Okay, confession. Sometimes I like my tea unsweet, depending on the flavor, but not all the time, y'all. Like sometimes it needs a little sweetness. And that's just the truth, okay? That's just the truth. That's just the truth about it. Ain't nobody said nothing in my chat. So y'all just come in people's house and don't speak? That's how y'all feel? Say something. Say hey. Say hey, you guys. Don't be scared. Let me see. I'm gonna put hey y'all. Big head so. Gonna come up in here and not say hey to me. Y'all got some nerves. Y'all got some nerve. Where my fan at? Y'all got some nerve. Okay. Coming up in here. And don't speak to me. Let me find out. Let me see. I'm gonna put hey y'all, big head so. Gonna come up in here and not say hey to me. Period. Get him, Dolores. Y'all got some nerve. What my face?